Locking means whenever anyone is accessing a data item, that data item should be locked for other. Means if one person is accessing any data item, then any other person or any other machine will not access that data item. So only after the completion of the transaction from the first person, then only the second person can access the data item. This is the meaning of locking. Means we will have to lock the data item. But here you are seeing locking, and in locking also there are two-phase locking. Two-phase locking. What is two-phase locking? Two-phase locking is also called 2PL, or that is two-phase locking protocol. Locks are applied and removed in two phases. Where locks are applied? On any data item. So the first phase is called expanding phase, and the second phase is called shrinking phase. So in first phase, locks are acquired and no locks are released. Means in first phase we lock the data item, and in second phase, in shrinking phase, we release the lock. Means locks are released and no locks are acquired. So in first phase we lock the data item, and in second phase we release the locks. But locks are of two types. The first one is binary lock, and second one is share oblique exclusive lock. It is also called read write lock. So two types of lock. The first is binary lock and the second is share exclusive lock. Hmm. So there are two types of lock: binary lock and share exclusive lock. So let us see one by one. The first one, binary lock. A binary lock can have two states or values. The first state is locked or 1, and the second is unlocked or 0. We represent the current state or value of the lock associated with data item X as lock X. Means if the data item is X, suppose data item is student name, or data item is uh, amount in bank balance amount, so that is denoted by X. So when we lock any item, we represent it as lock, and in bracket we write the data item. Okay, so we represent the current state, that is whether lock or unlock, of the lock associated with data item X as lock X. Then operation used with binary locking. The first is lock item. A transaction requests access to an item by first issuing a lock item X operation. Means if lock X is equal to 1, or we can also say lock X as LX, the transaction is forced to wait. What does it mean? So if any data item is locked, it means its status will be lock X is equal to 1. So if any other transaction trying to access this X, then it will look for this status. Whether lock X is equal to 1, then it has to wait to become it 0. And if lock X is equal to 0 means the data item is unlocked, then first of all that transaction will lock that item. So it will change 0 to 1, the transaction locks the item, and then the transaction is a load to access item X. So after his work is done, he will unlock that data item. So after using the data item, the transaction issues an operation unlock X, which sets the operation lock X to 0 and unlocks the data item so that X may be accessed by some other transaction.
So lock की query.
So transaction rules for binary locks. So every transaction must obey the following rules. What are the rules? A transaction T must issue the lock X operation before any read or write operation in T. So if any transaction want to read anything from the database, or it wants to write anything to database, then first it has to issue the lock operation. First it will lock that data item, only then it can access that data item. Okay, so this is the first rule. Then the second rule, a transaction T must issue the unlock X operation after all read and write operation in T. So after all read and write operation is finished, then it must unlock that data item. Okay. So the third is, if a transaction T already holds the lock on item X. So if any transaction is already holding lock on item X, then T will not issue a lock X operation. So if it is already locked, then it will not again issue lock operation. And if a transaction does not holds the lock on item X, then T will not issue unlock operation. So if any data item is already unlocked, then any transaction need not apply unlock operation. So these are the two rules. That is very obvious. That means if any data item is already locked, then that transaction need not issue again lock X operation, and if it is already unlocked, then that need not issue again unlock operation. Okay, but the first two rules is very valid. That is, if any transaction wants to either read anything or write anything, then it must issue the lock operation, and if his read or write operation is finished, then he must issue unlock operation. So these are the rules. If lock X is equal to 0, means the item is already unlocked. So then apply lock, then lock X is equal to 1, means assign value 1 to lock X, and it means lock the item. Else means lock X value is 1, equal to 1. So wait until lock X becomes 0 and the lock manager wakes up the transaction. Then again go to B. This is the marker. End. This is for locking. For unlocking, so unlock item X. So make lock X equal to 0. If the value becomes 0, it means it is unlocked. It means unlock the item. If any transactions are waiting, then wake up one of the waiting transaction. Wake up means उसको जगाना है कि now the transaction has been finished, now you can try your own transaction. then